Well, now that we did a review on linear systems, in other words, each system had two equations in it, and both equations were linear or lines. Now we're going to move into the new stuff. So we're going to have systems that are not just totally linear. So let's just kind of make a list of different things, and we'll of course start with linear. So we could have a linear system of the form y equals mx plus b, and when you graph it, of course, it looks like a line. So we could also have in our system circles. And you will recall that the equation for a circle looks like this. And that's what a circle looks like, of course. And special to note here, well, no, we'll get back to that in a minute. Okay, we could also have quadratics. And you're familiar with vertex form. Equals y, and of course quadratics look like that. And then I think we got a couple examples that have some rational functions in them. So we could have something that looks like this. And when we graph that, we get things like that. So anyway, all four of these things can be put together. So let's just do one as an example, just visually. So I could have a circle, well, and then I could intersect the circle with a parabola, and there's two solutions. I could have a circle, and I could intersect the circle with a parabola, and there's three solutions. I could have two circles intersect each other, right? And here's another one. You're just getting some ideas here. No, let me redo that one. I could have a parabola. Let's start with the circle. I could have a circle like that, and I could have a parabola go through that, and there I've got four solutions. 4, 2, 3, 2. So you're getting the idea here that we're going to now have situations with more than one solution. So before we start, let's just take a look at these equations and help us remember what things are. So I have an x to the first degree in a linear, so that's just an x term. In the circle, you're going to have an x squared and a y squared. So when you see x squared, y squared, you know you've got a circle. In the quadratic, you're going to have just an x squared, not a y squared. So when you see an x squared, you know you have a quadratic. And then when you see something that looks like a fraction with x down here in the denominator, or some version of x like x minus 1, then you know you have a rational function. So I'm going to do a couple examples coming up where we're going to have these kinds of systems, and just kind of getting you ready for what's coming here.